Hello YouTube, it's me, UltimateTechT. So, how have you been? So, if you guys haven't seen my previous video, it was of the fact that I got scammed. And in that video, I promised you guys I'll tell you a full story of how I got scammed and like why I did. So, I'll do it right now. I didn't do it in that video because I was in a bad mood, and yeah, I just wanted to get over the fact that I got scammed and cool down a bit, and then share with you guys why I got scammed. So, like I mentioned in that video, if you guys haven't seen it, I really recommend to watch it before watching this one. It will clear some stuff up. But like I mentioned in that video, I was buying this S6 for my sister. I wanted to get her a present, and she has an old phone. She had the Galaxy S3. So I mean, she finished her contract of 2 years, so she wanted to buy a new phone, but she didn't want to restart a contract, and she was paying a lot of money for her bill. I recommended her myself to buy probably a used phone or maybe another phone. You probably could get it for much cheaper, and all that. Well, it was actually mostly my fault. So then she asked me, okay, go find one. So then I was looking at many sites, Craigslist and other sites, in like Canadian sites and stuff like that, to find an S6. So yeah, I was looking at those, and I found this one. And so this one was listed. I don't want to tell you most of the details because I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it, but it was listed. It had no picture, and that was my first mistake. I should have asked for pictures, but it had no pictures, and then it just had Samsung Galaxy S6. In the bottom it said like he was selling his S6. He only used it for 2 days, brand new in the box. He was selling it for $450 Canadian dollars. So I'm like, oh, that's a really good deal. Let me go and contact him. So I asked him what was the color of it. He said it was white. Okay, I'm like, that's fine. She will like the white color. So then I emailed him again. I'm like, oh, would you take $400 for it? He's like, okay, fine. At that moment, I should have speculated that why would he sell it for so cheap. But I mean, I was naive. Like I said, I rushed at the offer. So I'm like, okay, fine. Could we meet probably tomorrow or something, tomorrow night? So then he's like, yeah, that's fine, sure. So tomorrow night, that is. So I did ask him for his telephone number, but he didn't give it. That was my third mistake, the fact that I didn't get his telephone number. So that's my biggest mistake, and that was like the last way I could have contacted him, and now I have no way of contacting him. But yeah, I didn't get his telephone number, so I'm like, oh, that's fine. He said he prefers email, so I'm like, okay. So it comes to tomorrow, and then well, this is me recounting on the day. So it came to tomorrow, and then he emailed me. He's like, are you still interested? I'm like, yeah, we'll meet at the designated time at that place. So we got to the time. It was around 8 o'clock. He said he wanted to meet at like Harvey's, similar to McDonald's. So he wanted to meet there. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Whatever's best for you. So I went out. I went to meet him. So I mean, that was my fourth mistake. That the fact that it wasn't at his house or like safe place. It was more of a sketchy meeting. So I mean, I've never ran across a fake phone, so I wasn't really checking to make sure if it was fake. Like, I have no experience in this, so yeah, it's probably my fault being inexperienced. But yeah, so I went out and met him. It was around 8 o'clock. It was like dark. So but obviously it was near a restaurant, fast food, so there was light inside. So I saw the phone. He showed me. He's like, here's the box. So at first like legit, the box is different than the real phone. This is the real phone, a real box, but the phone is different. So I just looked at the box. It was dark, so I couldn't really see much of it, but it was taped, so that's probably the fifth mistake I made. The fact that it's taped, so it's an old box. He said he only used it for 2 days, so it wasn't matching his story. So I went out, I took out the cover, opened the box. I saw that it was an S6, a white S6. Turned it on, saw that it worked. Went to settings. I don't know if you guys could see, but just take it out. So I went to settings, checked. Well, the settings look legit. I don't know, because I've never used this one. I've never used the Galaxy S6, so I don't know how the legit one feels, but this one felt pretty nicely to me. It looked like the pictures I've seen online. And like, everything looks the same. So I went out, I saw that Android 5.0 model number was there, everything was there, legal stuff. So yeah, I didn't really speculate much. I saw that everything was fine. There was nothing really. So then I'm like, okay, it's all good. You want to lower the price? He's like, no, 400 it is. So I'm like, okay. I paid in the money, and then he left. Also I left as well. Yeah, I thought it was a legit phone. So then in the car ride back home, I was using the phone. I was feeling it. I'm like, oh, this feels pretty nice, but I've never used the phone, so I wouldn't really know how the real phone feels like. So yeah. Then I turned on the camera, and it turned out the camera was really bad quality. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's like really crappy. It's because I know the camera of the real S6 is like legendary. Everyone recommends it over the iPhone camera. They're like, it's a big war between the two, and I'm like, this doesn't really look that nice. It's very blurry and all. I mean, yeah, that was probably. I was speculating throughout the whole thing. I'm like, the moment I saw the phone, I was like, it doesn't really feel like flagship device. So yeah, I came home, brought the phone home, gave it to my sister. I'm like, here, because she told me to go buy it for her. I don't know, she was too lazy or something, but she told me to go buy it for her. So went out, bought it, gave her the box. She's like, okay, fine. So she goes, opens the box. Here, I'll put this aside. So in the box, it came. Like, it's a legit box. It came with the charger, the wall adapter, and also it came with the manual. So I'm like, okay, it's a safe, nice box. I mean, box is a little old, but yeah. So then she went, she opened the SIM card tray. She entered her old SIM because the guy told me it was unlocked. So I'm like, yeah, it should work because it's unlocked. And he also said it wasn't blacklisted. So I gave it to her. She put her SIM in. Turns out the SIM didn't work. So she was speculating. She's like, well, I probably have to activate it through my account. So she went to activate it, and then that's when she needed an IMEI. So she looked at the box, and on the box there's an IMEI. And then she took that number, and then I was looking at the box, and I'm like, wait a minute, the model number on the phone was different. It was a here, I'll show you a model number on the phone. Wait a second. I'm sorry if this video is like not high quality. I'm trying to do an all-in-one run because I'm very pissed off by the phone. Let's see, like I don't know if you guys could see it, but on the model number, it says G9200, and then here the model number says SMG920WA. So I'm like, what the heck? Why is the model number different? So there's actually a trick to find the IMEI. So you go on phone. This is a trick I should tell you guys, but you press star hashtag 06 hashtag, and then tells you the IMEI. So I went to compare it with the box. It was completely different. I'm like, what the hell? You must have changed the box. So then I was speculating. At that moment, I was like 70% sure that it was fake, because it didn't feel like a legit phone. It didn't. I mean, the IMEI was different. The box looked old. It wasn't matching the story at all. So yeah. So then I'm like, why don't you try putting your SIM inside? Like doing all that stuff. So she did, and she ran into a few problems. So I'm like, what the heck? Then she started speculating as well. She's like, did you buy me a fake phone? So then she started looking online for videos, and she noticed that like it feels like plastic, that the home screen is different, the wallpapers and all that, it's a little different than the legit real phone. And then the thing that made me guarantee that it was a fake phone was, I'm like, wait a second, let me just do a Geekbench test, I'll show you how it looks like. Oh yeah, here. So Geekbench, I downloaded it, I checked it. At that moment I'm like, damn it, I bought a fake phone, because you guys could see, I don't know if you guys could tell, but all the specs mentioned is nothing close to what the real specs of the S6 is. This one says it only has a half gig of RAM. The real S6 has 3 gigabytes of RAM. The CPU doesn't match, the GPU doesn't match, nothing matches on this. Like, it's completely different, and this really pissed me off. So at that moment I'm like, damn it, I bought a fake phone. So I went out, I emailed the guy. I didn't tell him right away that was fake. I'm like, hey, the box and the phone are different. Did you change the box by any chance? He didn't email me back. So I'm like, damn it, he sold me a fake phone. So then what I did was I don't know, she told me to do this. She's like, why don't you try to like scare him off by telling him that. So I'm like, okay, let me do that. So I'm like, I called the police. Well, I told him I'm gonna call the police if you don't give my money back. And then he didn't email me back. I'm like, what the hell? This guy it really pissed me off at that point. So now at this point, it's like present day, and I don't know what to do with the phone. If you guys know any way to get my money back or know anything like that, comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could help. I mean, I lost $400 on a phone that I can't even use. Even her S3 is 3 times faster. I checked the Geekbench of the S3 and this fake S6, and there's so much difference. I don't even know. Like the multi-core score on this is 400. That one is 1200. Like this a completely fake phone, and I'm really pissed off. But I'm trying to make these videos for you guys, so you guys don't get spammed. I mean scammed like me. I mean, it's a legit phone. It has a fingerprint sensor. How would I know? The only like I mentioned in this video, I made a few mistakes. The fact that the ad didn't have a picture, the fact that it didn't get its phone number, the fact that we're meeting at a sketchy place at a late time. I don't have his address, nor probably his real name. The name and the email is probably fake. The fact that I know nothing about this guy. I paid $400, and I know nothing about this phone either. I've never used this phone. I've never really seen this phone much. Only in stores, some display models. That's all I've used. I'm more of an iPhone fanboy. I prefer iPhone over Samsung. I don't know why. I've been using iPhone all my life in terms of devices. So yeah, I prefer iPhone. But yeah, she's really pissed as well. She's like, damn it, you wasted $400 on a fake phone, and now she doesn't have a phone really. She was really hoping to get this because yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to do now. So I plan on making a few other videos. So if you guys are mad or anything, bear with me because I'm trying to make the best out of this horrible situation. So my next video would be like how to spot the S6. So I'll tell you guys, if you guys are looking to buy an S6 used, make sure you take some of my tips and use it when you're buying it, so you don't go through the same thing that happened to me. I hope this never happens to you. But also I'm going to tell you guys how to buy safe online. I mean, this experience really taught me a lot, but still, the fact that I wasted $400 is like beyond my mind. I could have used that $400 to buy a new camera, buy new equipment, new art supplies, new PC parts. I could have used it for anything else, but it turns out I got scammed and bought a fake phone. So if you guys would please help me out, and I would greatly appreciate it if you pop a like and share this video so no one else gets scammed, and share my next few videos so you guys could help out the world, and subscribe so you could help me out. Maybe in the future we could buy legit phones and not result in having to get scammed, and yeah, I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so as always, please like, subscribe, and share. I can't stop saying that. And see you next time at UltimateTechT.